Welcome back, this is Scuba with more Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. I'm joined as always by my backtracking squad of Fred, Sheska, and Tank. As you can see, we are a little bit further back in the game than I was when we last left off. I have gone back because I did get pointed out that I actually forgot to show off a scene here in Don Corneo's mansion. This is before we climb up the wall with the batteries and all that kind of stuff. Before you enter Shinra, but after the plate has collapsed. So this is not the first time in the mansion. This is definitely afterwards. But you do want to go down here. I forgot all about this. So let's go down here and we can find one of Don Corneo's henchmen. If I could talk to him. It's Gotch. Hey, you're not them. You're... Please help me. And here you have the option. You can either help him or leave him. Obviously, I would like to help him. That's why I'm back. Thanks. You know what? After you left, some Shinra guys forced themselves in here saying things like the information leaked and good for nothing. They took Don somewhere and that's it. I'm still here. Oops. They're here again. I'm out of here. See ya. And off he runs. Now, this doesn't get you an item. As far as I know, it doesn't even change... Well, I don't want to spoil anything, but it doesn't change the story at all, as far as I remember, as far as Koch being somewhere later on or not. So, that's pretty much it. He's down here. You can rescue him if you want. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have any bearing on any part of the game, but I did get pointed out that I didn't do that, so I do want to point that out. Now we are ready to go back to where we were inside Shinra headquarters. And we are back on the 64th floor of the Shinra headquarters. We are still on the fitness floor. It's kind of a weird floor because this is only accessible to, you know, the higher ups, the executive type people, but they have their own little gym up here. Please, let me get some rest. Now, I have heard of corporations actively wanting their employees to work out during business hours because they feel like it'll make them more efficient when they are working, but I've never heard that for executives. I've only heard that for the lower level people, but what do I know? If you're tired, you should get some rest in the next room. Thank you. It's time to worry about my belly. It is pretty damn big. But if we head over here, we can take one to restore your energy. Shinra Gym special drink, only 250 gil. Try it out. What? Nothing. Now, I would recommend that you do this, even though we didn't get anything. Just for the record, do it. Is it broken? Bang on it! That surely will fix it. Sir, what are you doing? No violence here, please. But violence is what I am best at. It's my best trait, actually. Since I'm head of security for this building, stamina is very important to me. I thought there was a bigger guy for head of security. Maybe he just means the building and not the whole company. I swear somebody's title is head of security. Somebody big. But we don't really know names yet. There's a lot of executives in Shinra, as you might expect. You must be a visitor. Feel free to use any of our unused machines. I can't. You won't let me. So that's pretty much it for this little room here. You can go into the bathroom over here. You can use the urinals. Sheska apparently has no problem being in this bathroom. Please use a different floor. Yeah, the entire bathroom is apparently under repair. I don't know what the hell happened in here, but I would assume that a company that is trying to take over the world could handle a bathroom on their own floor, but what do I know? Here, though, we can loot these lockers for a Phoenix Down and an Ether. If I remember right, that is all that we can get, because when we open up this locker, and this is something that pains me, what is this, a megaphone? Hanging onto this won't do any good. Surely the thing that they put in this locker that apparently is a megaphone, that's crap and will never be useful ever. So we're just going to leave it in there. Yes, that bothers me. But we are done on this floor. We're ready to go up to the 65th floor. We do have the key card this high. And here we get a treasure chest that is locked. That's no fun. Now, on this floor, there are random encounters again. I don't know why. like, logically why there would be random encounters on this floor as opposed to other floors, but here it is. And here we do have a layout, a miniature, a bigature, whatever you want to call it, of the layout of Midgar. This is Midgar that we see right here. Midgar, born from Mako energy, which was sucked right out of the earth, the model of the city. When construction of Sector 6 finishes, Shinra's plan will be complete. That must be why he took Olive. Now, I'm a little unsure as to what he's referring to there. I know that Olive lives in Sector 6, but I'm not exactly sure why construction in Sector 6 would cause them to just grab her. I don't know, they grabbed her because she was an ancient, didn't they? I don't know. We're just going to move on for now. You can see a lot of other treasure chests in here. They are all locked, save one. Do we have another new enemy here? It is the hammer guy again. And that chest that is open is this one right here. It's always going to be this one. This is not random. And here we get Midgar parts, which can then be put back in here. And I believe that the first one that we want to do is this one right here. Parts of the model are missing. Place the Midgar part. And you can start to see a pattern here. So it sounds like something opened up. That would be another treasure chest. We're going to have to find that one. And that's where the random encounters really start to get to you. The pattern that I would say that you get here is that the parts that are kind of glowing red, they have the little red dots in them. Those are things that we need to replace. Which begs the question, what the hell is this on this side? That would be Sector 7. That is terrible. Terrible. The second chest should be over here. It is more Midgar parts. Now you have to do it in this order. Where you place the Midgar parts does influence what chest opens up next. So you do need to do it in the order if you want to do it the way that I'm doing it. There, thank you. For whatever reason, that was a little difficult. Place the parts there. Not very many parts. And another chest has opened. Now what we want to do is head up here and open up this treasure chest. Get more Midgar parts. And then just continue. We're going to go around in a counterclockwise fashion here. Because that's really the easiest way to do it. Place the Midgar parts. Something else has opened up. Is it a little tedious? Yes, but the point is that you're supposed to get lost and you're supposed to get into random encounters with it. But hopefully I can avoid that for a while. I still think there could be a new enemy around here. But I don't have... Ooh. These guys look new to me. You might have fought them once. These are sword dances, which is not what I remember sword dances to be from previous games at all. Let's go for a bolt on all of them. On all the sword dances, we might have seen one before, but now we get to see a whole bunch of them and watch them slap people, which is always fun. Don't bite Sheska, and don't slap Fred. What the hell is wrong with you? That should be enough for him, and the critical should be enough for him. Down they all go. If you guys could just team up on one person instead of spreading it out, that would actually help out a lot more. It's not often that I say that in a video game, but for limit breaks and that kind of system, it does work that way. Back inside, more parts that need to go up. They go all the way over here. Place the Midgar parts. And that has opened up another part, which I believe is actually up and around over here. I believe this is the one. Yeah, there we go. More Midgar parts. Those are the last ones. This last one here is only opened up when you have completed the entire model. I don't know why on the screen right outside this room this sector is not filled in, but for whatever reason when we come inside it is. I don't get it. And there's no random encounters in this room, from what I remember. This room right here is safe. You can put the last ones in there, and we are free to leave. You know, once again, you come out here, and you can clearly see this bottom left sector here needs parts, but when we go inside, it's already filled in. In fact, the top right, there's still some parts that need to go in this model, but not in the other one. Finally, though, we can get key card number 66. So let's head up to floor number 66. This is, from what I remember, not a very fun floor. How you doing? I'm so sick of carrying all these files. But I get to meet lots of guys. I guess that's the benefit of being a secretary. Just in case you're curious, if we try to go up, I believe they will not let us through the door here. You can go up the stairs, but not the door, because we don't have the right key card. But, you know, that's a little teaser for floor number 67. Not sector 67. Do you have anything good to say, dude? No, he doesn't. He just wants to stare at me and then get exhausted about it. The conference room smells. There's some sort of stench coming from somewhere. It's the stench of corruption, my friend. Do you guys have anything good to say? They're having another executive meeting. I wonder if it's about that plate incident. It better be. That's some damn important stuff. Do you ever hear whispers coming from somewhere? And that is your hint. There's something going on in the bathroom. We're building the future of Mako. Shouldn't you be like Midgar? Say Midgar? Gives me the feeling that I am alive. The feeling of moving this world just with my hands. Didn't you just come out of the bathroom? But if we do go into the bathroom, we can go into our special stall. You can flush, which does nothing. And then you can climb up, which is clearly what needs to be done here. So up we climb, and it is time for more, vent work. I think this is the first time we actually get to go through the vents that I've gone through. There have been other times when you could have crawled through the vents, but this is important. Jeez, that's a lot of suits. We have the damage estimates for Sector 7. Considering those factories we already set up and all the investments, the damage is estimated at approximately 10 billion gil. That's a lot of gil. That's a lot of damage, a lot of lives. The estimated cost to rebuild Sector 7 is... we're not rebuilding. What? We're leaving Sector 7 as it is, and restarting the Neo-Midgar plan. Then the Ancients? The Promised Land will soon be ours. I want you to raise the Mako rates 15% in every area. Rate hike, tra-la-la, and please include our space program in the budget. Reeve and Scarlet will divide the extra income from the rate increase. Oh, man. Once again, the leaning over sprites. You ain't got no back, Lieutenant Palmer. Sir, if you raise the rates, the people will lose confidence. It'll be alright. The ignorant citizens won't lose confidence. They'll trust Shinra Inc. even more. Damn it, Heidegger. After all, we're the ones who saved Sector 7 from Avalanche. That dirty shit. Who the hell is this? I don't like the looks of him at all. Hojo? Hojo, how's the girl? As a specimen, she's inferior to her mother. I'm still in the process of comparing her to her mother, Ifalna. But for now, the difference is 18%.